Okay, I'm gonna show you a little bit of lazy way of recording. For 1.6, there's two other ways of recording it. One is through Fraps, and the other one is through downloading two different softwares, HLAE and Virtual Pro. It's extremely long process, including waiting time, and it requires a lot of hard drive spaces. It guarantees the highest quality, but to be honest with you, it CSGO doesn't have that function. Everyone records through Fraps, so I'm gonna kind of skip that. If you want, I can give you the descriptions of the link, and you can kind of figure it out on your own or YouTube it. Anyways, so Fraps is one easy way of doing it. You can skip all these settings, but then the version I have is 3.2.3. You can copy my setting if you want. FPS overlay on the corner is basically whenever you're selecting on a window, it shows you a little yellow number, and whenever you're recording, it turns to red, means it's recording, and if you stop recording, then it turns back to yellow. That's what it is basically. It will not show on your recording, obviously. I don't need a hotkey for these two. Benchmark is basically, let's say 180 seconds later, your video, your recording makes a second file. So after, let's say I put 60 on this, after 60 seconds your video will stop, and then it will record a new one for another 60-second duration. So obviously you don't want that, you want it to be one file. I think there's a max capacity though, I think it's like 4 gig something. Anyways, movies is where you want to go, recording Windows sound. Stereo is the in-game sound, multi-channel. To be honest with you, I don't really know, I don't use it, I don't need it because it's either in-game sound or microphone, or both, so I don't really think you need multi-channel. Rest is pretty steady. High cursor, it's straightforward. Don't sync and audio. So if you tick this, you're asking for don't sync video and audio, obviously. 30 frame with full size is what normal people would go for, or 60 at least. 30 FPS is basically what people see with their eyes. If you want a smooth quality, you kind of want to double that. If you do want to do a slow motion and a fast motion, like smooth fast transition video effect, you kind of want to go with 120 for that smooth editing. If you go for 60, you have very limited slow motion actions you can capture with it. It won't be as smooth. So 120 is the way. But however, if you record at 1920, like 1080p quality with full size, it will lag you depending on your computer spec. If you're recording at that high resolution, might as well go half size. It will shrink down your video into half size basically. It's not the best for when you're actually playing the video on your video player, but if you're gonna upload on YouTube, this is the large screen and this is the small regular screen. No one's gonna play your video at a full screen, okay? This currently is 720, okay? And if I play at a normal screen, as you can see, you can already, okay, the video is kind of blurry, but you can see on the death message on where the cursor is. Let me get the video to focus as well. If you see on the death message, you can fucking give me a second. There you go. You can see the name. That's how clear it is. And even if I go on the large one, you can still see the name even more clear. Crosshair is also visible. That's how clear it is. Even here, it's very visible. If I change this to 1080p, which is the regular, okay, you can still see the crosshair. You can still see the name. See? It's still clear. And this is half size of not 1920, but 1600 by 900. That's even smaller. It's the half size recording of that. So, half size does make your recording experience a lot better in terms of no lag and, like hard drive space. So basically, you load up your CSGO to this 1619 and 1600. I don't wanna, to be honest with you, I don't need 1900 by 1920 by whatever. I don't need that big. Oh, sorry, I was supposed to make Windows. This way I have a breathing room, a bit of edge, and then you still see that. So you go to watch, and then you download it, and you go to any video you want. So let's say this, okay, watch demo. The video, obviously I'm recording through a phone, so it's gonna blur, so I'm gonna read it out for you. So even if it blurs, I'm not gonna wait till it focuses. So you know, I'm already 5 minutes into the video. Okay, Shift F2, you get this time frame shit. Pause it, and then on the bottom it shows you for CSGO at least. For your CS 1.6 demo, best way to record is every time you do an ace, you kind of want to give yourself a breathing room for editing. Like let's say the round completely ends, and then you stop your recording, and then you record a new one. And when you record a new one, you give it a title. Oh, ace, whatever. Ace on Dust 2 5K in B. So later, after the scrim, you go back to your CSGO folder. All you gotta do is play the demo that says Ace, B, Dust 2, whatever, 5 kill, the one before that. Basically, you need to label it so that you know what you did. In CSGO, it's very easy. Like, I'll show you. You resume. Ah, fuck. Basically, this is a warm-up right now, pre-game. So all you do is you click on this little button, round, so it's the next round, which is the official match, okay? So now it has everyone loaded. And then you can... Oh my fucking god! Sometimes it does this shit. Fuck. I might have to what the fuck can I do? Just disconnect if it does this? Sometimes it won't let you scroll between players. It's so stupid. See, even I'm going through all these error glitches that you'll eventually go through, and I'm including in my video, so it'd be extra. So Shift F2, Shift F2 for the menu, skip around, Shift F2 again. There you go. See, now I spacebar for free spec, back to mode. Dan, I'm gonna look for Dan, which is me. There you go. Now press F2 again, Shift F2, and then you go to the very end. Not very end, because then the demo's gonna end. But like 99% basically. This is gonna be annoying, yeah. And then what you have at the very bottom is your stats. So I had on first half I had 3 kills, 3 of 3 kills. So I want to backtrack that. So I go back. Let's say I'm guessing this point is where the second half started. So I'm gonna assume it's around here. And I still have 1, so it's probably somewhere here. I go basically till it's 0. Okay, I guess it might have been early game, maybe pistol? No, it's somewhere here. So round, I press round to skip until it shows 1. So okay, this round was the one where I did 3 kills. So I go back 1 before and I play from here. But what I'm looking for right now, because I already saw the video, it's the last 3rd kill that I did. So I think it's somewhere here. No, close. 2. I wait till that turns 3. Yeah, it turned 3. So it's this round, the round before that. It's loading right now. There you go. It's this round. So I play this. I'm gonna just max space it. So I leave. Okay, I'm gonna pause right here. Make it 1 space again. And then you type in your commands, whatever you need to. For example, CL draw death notice 1, so it deletes all that shit. And then X-ray, spec X-ray, I think. Spec show X-ray. I already have that off. Yeah. Basically, it's you can just press X if you want. It's the hotkey for it, but I have X as something else. It's the one where it reveals enemy through the wall. You don't. It's like basically built-in wall hack. Anyway, so I'm gonna stop my music because it's gonna record my music. And F12 is the thing. Oh, wait, let me see if the setting is already fixed. Where's my fraps? Okay, it's already fixed. Alright. So I'm gonna press F12 ahead and press play. So it records this. I kind of want to give myself a breathing room. This is what I mean by 1.6 to after you do an ace, you don't stop the demo right away. And then you stop. And then, you know, if it was 1.6, you would record again, like, whatever the ace, so that if you do capture next round, you know, you put it in your video. So let's say that I just recorded, okay? I'm gonna open up my Vegas Pro, which you guys should, you know, if you're here by now, you should be able to. I mean, you can just YouTube other videos to intend. Okay, worst time my dad called me for stuff to do. Anyways, so I got that shit recorded. It shows you where, obviously, user then video fraps. So I'm gonna go to my videos, fraps, and then it's the only one there. I cleared my hard drive recently. Just drag that here, right? Biggest where you can just find another YouTube video to download this. I can't. I'm already like 10 minutes into the video. I can't do this. Skip the first couple rates, obviously. Why isn't it? It usually shows me. Oh, there you go. Oh my god, now I'm getting text messages. Okay, I don't think I need that early because I was already in the apartment, so might as well just make it from here. Okay. There's this little icon here, right here, bypass motion blur. For your video, the time frame, whatever, where it contains all the videos, you do want to tick that on. It makes the video a lot smoother. And for those wondering, you can also make another video, right, too. And this is where all the text actions go, like insert text, whatever, for whatever reason, like the title or whatever. You always want to keep the text separate. And if you want to add more text to overlay, whatever, like this one, let's say it fades in slowly, right? Like it fades in slowly like that. And then you want to add by now, like another second text fading in. Don't copy the bottom one. It's gonna, like, whatever you make a change on the bottom one, it's gonna make change on the same one. Sorry. See, I'm even showing the editing process. How nice of me. So, for example, if you do it like that, two different layers, the effect you get is that kind of effect. So, you know, for each, it's better. And you don't need to bypass motion on text because they're still images. Only for motion videos, like anything that involves moving. So, if you want to know your preview quality, there is the right here, best, and then full. So that's the actual quality you'll get here. You can increase it, decrease it, doesn't matter, but that's, you can get an estimate quality. And whenever you upload a video on YouTube, the quality, the color, contrast, everything gets weakened. I'm gonna oh my god, there's another way of doing it. Okay, so there's the easy way, which everyone has if you have Vegas Pro, which is you go here, right? What does that say? Track FX. If not, you can just pick one from here, which is also video FX. You can just drag, right? If you know what you're doing, if you already know the name, you can just drag. But if you don't, which I do, but I'm gonna still go here. You just click here, and then it shows you all the options, right? And you can add, like you can just, if you don't know it, just add. I can double click to add. So let's say I'm gonna go color balance, okay? Double click, and it already shows here. And then contrast. Oh my fucking god! Contrast. It's either curve. I can do curve or level, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go with contrast. Brightness and contrast. You can do. Okay, I'll show you curve and level while I'm here. The thing with level, a lot of 1.6 video editors used to do. I'll show you later. So they're all added. Okay, just press OK. I keep saying OK. Okay, color balance. I think I had the wrong one, guys. Okay, right here. Just click that. Color balance, remove. Right there. See? I even show you all these remove, add thing. Saturation. Saturation adjust. Okay. So saturation adjust. High. Let's see how high it goes. No, it doesn't show. See, no one really knows how to explain each filters. The best way you can do is figure it out on your own like this. I mean, it's a learning experience for you too, right? And it's a learning experience for me. I don't want to make this video too saturated. I mean, the phone right now is capturing the color super saturated, but on screen it's actually not. So don't panic. You always want to go back to the inside building. Like if you're going nuke, you always want to double check. Like just because you have the right color in outdoor doesn't mean you have the right color or contrast for the inside. Because for example, Dust 2 Tunnel, it's super dark while outside is super bright. So you want to either edit so that indoor and outdoor has different setting and you kind of want to fade it in. If not, you always want to find the right setting for both outdoor and indoor. See, right now outdoor is, the color saturation is a little too weak. You know what, I'm just going to increase the contrast. If you increase the contrast, the colors will come out. There you go. That seems about right. Indoor? That's way too dark, see? What I say? So this is one way, right? And then you got that. And then, personally, I like to add Sharpen. It does make video a little more crisp, not too much. This is very tricky. You gotta kind of toggle on and off between the button here to see the comparison before and after. You don't want to make it too sharpen, but you want to make it enough sharpen that it looks crisp and, you know, not so blurry. Even on images on Photoshop, every professional uses this after. You always want to sharpen your images. It's after resize or whatever. So this is one way, okay? I didn't show you level because the video is very sensitive in terms of I have indoor and outdoor. It's kind of hard to find the right contrast. But for level, what people do is they animate it, right? And then they animate the moment where they got kills. So, okay, I'm gonna fucking show you guys. Jesus Christ. So let's say remove this fucking J's. God. Right here, I get a kill. I wanna do it when the death message just shows up. Okay, right here. Press S, and then do the same thing. Oh wait, no, this is for that shit. Okay. That's for this, and then you gotta do another one for that. So I'm just gonna cut this part and just do it here. So it shows you up last, because this frame rate is from here to here. It's not that long, so you want it to be last. And bright, shine bright like a diamond. And then when you play, overall, actually. Okay, that was that? Yeah, that was way too. What the fuck? Oh, there was an extra frame hiding. So you gotta watch for these. Just minus and delete it. Now it doesn't show. What the fuck? Okay, because the first frame didn't show. There. There. It's still too fast, but basically that's it. And then there. And then color, you did that, yep, and then you zoom out, and then you select, and you save, render as Windows Media 7. I mean, let's say you did all the intro, whatever, right? And then customize, I'll show you all the settings, CRB, Windows Media Player, oh fuck the video, it's not focusing, 9, audio, and that gigahertz, hertz, 48, whatever. I got it from other videos too, so I don't exactly know what they are. The resolution, this is the default 720p. Remember, I recorded at 1600 to 900, so it will resize. Larger to smaller is always more crisp than small to larger, which means blur. Frame rate, you always remember I recorded this at 120 FPS. I could have technically edited some slow motion effects, but I didn't because the video is going too long. Anyways, in the end, you want it to be 30. Even on movies and TV you watch, if you watch the movies in 100 or its original FPS, it's fucking awkward. Like, you find all the mistakes the editors made or the special effects, you catch them all. The 30 is the default to kind of hide those illusions away. All that shit. And then best setting, okay. And then just save. It's gonna take forever. Not that long, I guess. And what else? Oh yeah, other way of showing this, the editing video. I have a thing called Magic Bullet. Okay, it's a plugin for Vegas Pro. It's basically like Photoshop. Remember all the effects that I just did? The level, brightness, whatever. If I have the Magic Bullet look, I apply that to the video right here. Shit. So I just drag this to here, and then it shows you a secondary pop-up, and that within that pop-up it shows you exposure, contrast. There's more filters that's not on the list. It will show you it. Like, for example, if some photographs, if you look, they have the outside of the video, it's all like dark and it's like a spotlight effect, and it's the brightest in the middle of the image, but while it's the darkest at the outside, kind of like a spotlight. It has that kind of effect. It has the little dubstep effect, where the 3D effect, where you have to wear the blue and red glasses. It has those effects. It has so many other effects, like outside being blurred while the center being not blurred. To do that in Vegas Pro, I think it requires, like, you could do it, but it's hard because you have to use a pen tool to like actually select the areas and then apply it. Okay, so Magic Bullet, I'll show you a real glimpse of it. So you select and you drag Magic Bullet, right? It shows you this, and then you edit. Actually, yeah, edit. Show you secondary menu of that exact frame that I was playing at. So, on the right side, tools, and it shows you all the options. The specific ones that I was talking about was there's contrast, grad poser, see all that filters, saturation. See, it gives you that thing that I was looking for, the color saturation. What I was looking for was edge softness. See, it blurs anything outside of the ring. I don't want to make it blurry, too blurry. It does give you that 3D effect, really. Like, it makes a huge difference. And I don't know how to pronounce this, vinaigrette, whatever, where it makes everything dark on the outer ring. I'll show you before and after. Before, after, before, after. Just the outside, but it makes a huge difference. Again, with this, you can fix the ratio of the inside and outside, how much you want to spread. So this much, I want it to be white. You can see the difference. So you apply it, and then it applies throughout the whole video. So the difference, let's say this scene right here, with Magic Bullet, without Magic Bullet. Let me make the video bigger. With Magic Bullet, without Magic Bullet. I mean, you can't see the detail, the blur especially, but honestly, these little touches, they add a lot to the video. It makes it more realistic. Like, it's all these small details that comes together and make the video a lot greater. Okay, so I'm just gonna highlight this part and save it. So one with Magic Bullet, right? First one. It's very tiny, so it should be quick. And then I'm gonna render another one without the Magic Bullet. So when I edit all these videos together to upload to you guys, I'll show you the before and after of Magic Bullet. Fuck! Putting so much effort in this tutorial. See, this is how long it takes to make the video. Yet people are like, oh yeah, Daniel, make me a video. No, fuck you, man. It takes so much time. And like, I didn't even do much to this video. All I did was just find a clip, the scene that I liked. Like, normally you would have to kind of edit. You know, if there's a bad editing, I mean, not bad aiming, whatever, you kind of want to edit those out. Or if you want a fast frame because the guy took forever to fucking chase, you want to edit those out. Okay, until it shows open, don't, it says 100, but until it says open, don't do anything. So now you close it. Same frame, I'm gonna save it without the magic bullet this time. 2. The first one was, magic bullet was 1, this is 2. Wow, it actually renders a lot faster. And then you upload on YouTube and you're done. Yay!